I'm Mark with Seek Thermal, and I'm here with Tony from Admiral Heating and Air, and we're downtown Chicago checking out one of the older buildings. We're looking at their chillers on the first floor, and so I'm going to let Tony walk you through on how you do an inspection and then how you do an inspection with the thermal device. So we've got the Seek Thermal CompactPro, which is a device that plugs into your smartphone, and we've got the RevealPro too, which is a handheld thermal imager for those places where you can't bring a phone.
Here's a scan of some pumps, my pump system. I'm going to walk over by the motor. Here's your motor that's actually in use right now. Here's my pump bearing. Here's my pump bearing assembly. 102 degrees there. We have 113 degrees by the coupler. This will tell you if you have a misaligned coupler. If you have misalignment on your coupler, you'll have high readings on your temps here.
So if you had a misaligned coupler, you'd get the high readings on both sides,
yes,
probably.
Yes.
One is probably right, but if you had both sides, that means that you're out of alignment.
Here's the actual shaft of the motor spinning.
So yeah, again, you're just taking a picture, putting it in your log, you're gonna come back, take another picture. If it's out of whack, hey, maybe I need to order a motor before the system goes down. Be preventive about it.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's scan one of these compressors that are running. Look at that thermals on that compressor. You can see you're getting decent suction cooling. That's the bottom of your compressor where your suction enters, and here's where your discharge begins, out. Look at that band, nice and smooth. If you have internal issues with the compressor, you can see them through the actual equipment. If there's a mechanical issue inside the compressor though, and you don't have a nice even ring, that tells you there may be a mechanical problem wrong.
Maybe the seals in
with
there
the compressor, a rotor possibly leaking or an internal problem. Thermal scan will help you resolve your problem with it.
Nice, that's good to know, okay. So I know a lot of guys use these to check out ducting, and I notice all these ducts are wrapped nice and insulated, and we're doing a good thing here, but show me how you scan a run.
You could take a quick scan of your ductwork and see if you have any loss anywhere. And you have minor losses here and there. You could see on the thermal scan. Ooh, what's that?
Look at that dark.
There, I have a huge thermal loss. It's actually missing. It's actually missing insulation right there. The ductwork, the duct wrap. Look at that.
Yeah.
With that thermal scan, you could immediately see the difference. 73.
So 73 surface temperature and 61. So wow. So all that cold air that we're pushing out in the buildings, you're losing a lot of it coming right here.
You're losing a lot of efficiency. Every little bit helps these days.
Sure.
It's all about efficiency. So, and this tool will help you find the deficiencies in efficiency. It's a great tool.
Right on. So tell us what we're looking at.
Here we have a AC unit that's water cooled. Basically I want to scan the electrical system, see if I have any issues. I could tell the customer beforehand. There's two ways to do it. You could wait till the wire something barbecues, or you could be proactive and take care of business before the catastrophe. It's kind of what I'm looking for usually. So let's get started. Here's a control panel. Basically we have two contactors that disconnect, some fuses. I'm gonna scan. Here's the one off the phone. As you can see, left, 3 fuses. You see that difference in temperature on the center one especially. We have an issue with possibly a loose wire. We scan down, look at the difference in the contactor. Definitely an issue on our left wire. I'm going to shoot it with the handheld device also. So you can definitely see the left wire right there. Shows a lot hotter than the others.
And we wouldn't know that until that wire burned up.
Absolutely, you'll never know. Look at that fuse in the center there.
Looks like it's cooking, which indicates maybe there's something going on there.
We have a loose connection here.
Okay.
So we can take a picture of this.
Now
we can video.
Now we're in a dark area here, same image, but for the naked eye, we could use the flashlight on that thermal.
Absolutely.
Doesn't affect the thermal image, just gives us a
not
little
at
more
all.
light
It just
to
gives
see,
you more viewing. Great tool if it in dark spaces.
Yeah. All right, it's Mark with Seek, and I'm back with Tony from Admiral, and we're on the 4th floor of this building downtown. We're looking at another AC unit, and we're in a pump room too. So we've got a bunch of pumps here. We've got a great pulley we're going to take a look at on a thermal scan and just show you all the different things you can do with it.
Here's the pulley. As it's running, there's a cage behind it, obviously. You could see your thermals on your pulley all the way around. There's your bearing. This is actually a running unit now. You'll see your bearing temperatures are pretty even, consistent. Good temp there.
So that's like our automatic span and level. So now we're compressing the entire color spectrum into that temperature range from 82 to 100. Getting a lot of detail out of that. I mean, shoot, you can see the fans whirring around in there. That's pretty cool.
There's your motor on the bottom running there.
There's your motor, yep.
91, 93 at the bottom pulley. So
pretty good. So
it's pretty much an even keel.
So again, that took us what, 30 seconds?
Yeah, you could check
just
your
30
alignment.
seconds out of your day, you know it's good. All right, I'm not going to worry about that. Well, we thought we'd take you in here and show you these big pumps.
Yeah, we have a couple of pumps here.
A couple of pumps. It looks like this front one's not even showing anything.
Yeah, it's
so
not
that
running.
one's off. Okay.
Front one is off. You could quickly tell the back one is operating.
Yeah.
It's kind of an even keel there in the center core of the motor where it should be. Gives you actual temperatures. Running running 156 degrees. It's on the hot side a little bit.
Is it? Okay, so
you could see.
So if that was really hot, or maybe along the shaft somewhere, and you saw it was indicating red, maybe there's an issue. It's not aligned. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna walk over to the control panel here. Is that where we're going, Tony?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
We have a self-contained 40-ton unit here, a McQuay piece of equipment with all my running relays. Just doing a quick scan. The LEDs are on. If you can see them, they're emitting the heat that you see there. It's coming from the LEDs.
Just that little bit of heat.
Yeah. It's not much at all.
Yeah.
I mean, what's our temperature? It's at 95 degrees. I mean, the ones that are off are at 82. So, but yeah, I mean, that's not, this is low voltage wiring anyway. Nothing high voltage here.
Okay.
It's just the LED showing the heat of the LED actually. It's that sensitive. Sure. If we look in the contactor panel, here's our compressor contactor running on the left, not on the right. Take a closer look. We have 120 degrees versus 117 versus 111. A little bit of imbalance there. Nothing to be concerned with as of yet, but you can definitely tell there is a difference.
Sure.
You can definitely tell the difference. I have 117, I have 120, and I have 111 on the right. So you can definitely tell by the thermals that there is possibly a loose wire.
So again, it's one of those things, if you did see a difference, maybe that's an issue. But right now, you're in an acceptable range, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It's acceptable.
But again, you wouldn't know unless you put a meter on there.
Exactly. Even a meter won't tell you. The thermals will. A meter will not tell you. A meter will tell you amps, and that's about it. You can have higher amps on one leg versus another for any reason.
Sure.
If you do a thermal, then you know you have
you got a temperature difference.
You have a temperature
that could
problem.
indicate a problem.
That's all it is. It's all temp.